Happy belated birthday, Sonic. As of recording this, Sonic's birthday has passed. It was yesterday, June 23rd, but I wanted to give it a day to marinate on all of the news, updates, and announcements, and here I am discussing it with you all. Hello everyone, I'm OCDsaster, and this is OCDsaster Blue, my Sonic exclusive channel, where everything we do here is Sonic related. So if that sounds like something your speed, consider subscribing and checking out some other videos after this one. Okay. There is a lot to discuss, and I'm not going to cover absolutely everything that was revealed yesterday, but I do have a few highlights that I want to point out. For those of you unaware, Sonic's 35th birthday was yesterday, and they did a giant live stream throughout the day, slowly releasing different little things here and there, whether it be a Sonic game related thing or a marketing thing or some sort of cute little mascot saying happy birthday to Sonic. There was a lot, but not what most people were expecting. In my last video that released a day before Sonic's birthday, so 2 days ago now as of this recording, I mentioned tempering your expectation when going in to celebrating Sonic's birthday, because the official Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter even said, P.S. we all know you are excited about the upcoming Sonic event, but there will not be all of the updates with Sonic. So they were even softening the blow a little bit and trying to set expectations with everyone that although this was a celebration of Sonic's birthday and being around for 35 years, it was not going to be a big reveal for like a AAA game or even Sonic Movie 4 content, which both of those things did not happen. I said best case scenario we would get a teaser, and there was nothing at all for either one of those things, which is fine because if you listen to my advice from that previous video, if you went in with low expectations, you would come out moderately surprised versus going in with the highest expectations and being severely disappointed. So I am curious, let me know down in the comments when you went in to this live stream, were you expecting a lot? Were you expecting a decent amount, or were you expecting a little? And what did you think of the overall live stream and reveals for Sonic's birthday? I was working. I am a working adult, believe it or not, that has a Sonic YouTube channel. So I just turned on my notifications for anything official Sega Sonic the Hedgehog for his birthday and just kind of looked as things went throughout the day. I did not have the live stream on because not only was I working, but personally, I kind of found the live stream a little bit cringe. This is no shade to Sonic content creators, Sonic voice actors, or anyone involved with the live stream. It's just a personal subjective taste of mine, and this just wasn't my thing. I'm too old for it at this point. I'm about as old as Sonic, just a few years younger, and the performances or the expressions and reactions were a little bit too over-exaggerated for me. It was a little bit more geared towards the younger crowd, which makes sense because Sonic is for all ages. I just personally wasn't vibing with the live stream, with the overproduction of it all, with all of the Sonic merch everyone was wearing. It just wasn't my style, my thing, and that's okay. And if you liked it, that's great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm just saying from a personal perspective, it wasn't my cup of tea, and I rather just watch the updates as they came out. For the official Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter was releasing videos and snippets throughout the live stream the entire time. For this video, I wanted to talk about the things that I really was surprised about and enjoyed from Sonic's birthday live stream, along with talking about what some of these things could mean for the future of Sonic. So a lot of this is really just going to be around the Sonic Racing Crossworlds announcements because those were pretty good. I predicted in previous videos that we would get Classic Sonic as a celebratory free DLC for Sonic's 35th anniversary, and I was correct. That is what we got, along with Amigo, Sand something, the monkey, and also Crazy Taxi Dude. And I really think this is great. I was not expecting those. I did have a future DLC predictions list, and I think I had maybe Samba de Amigo. There it is. I found his name. I had Samba de Amigo and Classic Sonic as characters that I could see as future free DLC characters, so I was right in that regard. But we got all of these characters announced, and Sonic, or Classic Sonic, I should say, is released now and is live to play in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. And at first I was like, okay, classic Sonic, whatever. But there's something about the render and model for this classic Sonic that's made us all forget the evil days of classic Sonic and like Sonic Forces. It's a good model, it's a good reference to Sonic Drift 2. He looks incredible. I love his emotes and sound effects. It's almost perfect, and when you go into online lobbies in Sonic Racing, almost everyone is playing classic Sonic, and Sonic Twitter is basically saying the same praises. He looks absolutely fantastic, and it looks so good. I would say that it makes all the other renders in the game look kind of meh. They're not bad at all, but I do think that they are to be desired in comparison. They also announced and revealed the release dates for the Avatar characters, which is Aang and Korra, along with, I did it again, it's Katara. It's Aang and Katara, not Korra. As much as I want Korra instead of Katara, it's Katara. I know that's a hot take. It's whatever. We move on. And then the Mutant Mayhem versions of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. However, I have some gripes about these guys because when you go into the game and look at their models, they don't look good. I'm just going to be honest, all of them look bad. Crazy Taxi, Samba de Amigo, Classic Sonic, they look great, but the paid DLC characters look rough, and I really do hope they do some updates with them because SpongeBob and Patrick, yeah, they looked a little bit weird, but I could forgive it. Red from Angry Birds, yeah, that's fine, but these characters look rough, and I can understand the human characters looking kind of wonky here and there, but I mean, they look really Play-Doh-y, and the turtles, how do you mess them up? They just look too smooth and cartoonish, in my opinion. And they're cartoons, so it's just kind of interesting, the translation from these, you know, animated characters into 3D. But there's ways to make it work, and I just think that they look kind of generic and uninspired, and I'm very disappointed in the way that those models look at this current time, but hope that they can improve upon them eventually. So what do you guys think? Are you excited for these DLC characters? What do you think of their models? Also, what do you think about Classic Sonic? I think they just knocked it out of the park, and I really wish that they would go back and just start releasing new renders of these Sonic characters. Since it's a live service game, they'd be able to do that, but I don't think they want to waste their resources on it. But going back to Classic Sonic real quick, I'm wondering, and this is my tinfoil hat theory, if they can do better renders and new looks for Classic Sonic, will we actually get a new render for the modern Sonic, a new model being used? Only time will tell. I hope so. I hope it's as great as this Classic Sonic model. But until then, we keep pressing on. The last thing I want to touch on for this video is Samba de Amigo actually has an alternate skin. So you have his modern look, and then you can actually go to his classic look where he has the sombrero and maracas. And I think this opens Pandora's box for a bunch of possibilities for the next season of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and as Sega and Sonic Team try to keep this game going and keep it alive, having alternate skins for all of the Sonic racers and roster would be fantastic. And I know people have already talked about it. Yes, you have the friendships that you can build to get the AI skins for Sonic characters, but costumes would be great. The only argument I think could be had is that the Sonic Prime and Werehog skins would kind of be like, what's the point if you can just select different skins for characters? But it would be really cool to have different versions of Sonic, such as a Sonic Riders Sonic. I think that'd be really cool, and I think a lot of fans, including myself, would really enjoy it. But what do you think? Do you think this is a possibility that they could add to the future of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? Obviously, they need to prioritize other things, such as new tracks, the Season 2 DLC racers, and finishing up this pass, to be quite honest. But I was very delighted to see the content that they added for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and I did like some of the other things they did for Sonic's birthday. They did a cute little thing where the Chaos Emeralds are being discovered all around the world. Crush 40 released a new song. They've done things that really elevated the day for Sonic's birthday. Was it the greatest one ever? And did we see the AAA Sonic game and what was our minds melted and blown away? No. But was it cute? Was it fun? And did everyone have a good time? I think so. And they even did the Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition release, which is what everyone expected, a Switch 2 glorified port with no extra content, just everything you get with the Sonic Frontiers package and DLC for regular other consoles. It's just a better quality than the Switch 1 version. And to be quite honest, like, yeah, it's a little bit disappointing, but Sega never hyped this up. Sonic Team never hyped it up. It was really just the fans that leaked it and then ran with the speculation and rumors that, you know, hyped it up to a point where everyone thought it was going to be this big, crazy thing. And it wasn't. And those people got disappointed, but I always had the mindset of, well, this could just be a very simple thing. Definitive Edition is a little bit misleading. It should have just been Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, but that's just a nitpick. But with that being said, guys, I'm OCDsaster, and I hope you have a super Sonic rest of your day. See ya!